morning. It's our first full day in Rome, and we're gonna go save our legs a bit and rent some bicycles. So, tour around the city with us. There are more obelisks here in Rome than there are in Egypt, or so our tour guide said.
So you enter and then you go down. Yes. Okay, until 8 years ago. Okay, so this used to be 86 kilometers long. Oh wow. 86.
We made it to one of the Roman walls that was a gate into the city. Just on top of one of the towers where the gate would be. But check out this view. And this museum was free. Since we're on one of the city walls, I think it's safe to say that this road leads to Rome. Colosseum Maximus chariot racing went on here. Look how long and old it is. Hey, there's Brendan. So we just got our tickets from this little box office. There was no lineup, so we lucked out. Super sweet. I think it's also the box office for the Palatine Hill, so maybe it's a little less known for those people who want to see the Colosseum. So when people would come to watch the games, the emperor sat right across from this church right down here, followed by some virgins, and then the next tier up would be hierarchy people, nobles by birth, and then there would be wooden bleachers up on the second level filled with second class white collared citizens, and then the third level would be all poor people, slaves, or women up at the top. And here's a closer look at all the maze below the main stage, and this would house all the exotic animals and the trapdoors. And for an extra €9, you can have a tour down there with a guide, and you can go all the way up to the third balcony for a guided tour. Here the Colosseum has up to the third floor, and half of the third floor is missing. That's because after the Colosseum shut down, the Romans quarried, so they took stones from the existing Colosseum to make other objects in Rome, like St. Peter's Basilica. This is Catherine signing out from the Colosseum, and we'll see you at the next monument. Here we have a typical Roman drinking fountain, and this is a dire wolf, which is the animal of Rome. But just place your finger here, you have this little nozzle, and you sip. And this is how you drink from it. The view of the Roman Forum up from Palatine Hill. Man, old Rome was huge. It's crazy to think that that's where a lot of Roman business happened. So like the bank, the city council, or the Senate, all those types of things happened down there. And it was protected by walls, so randos couldn't get in. Palatine Hill was home to someone's palace, at the top of the hill, and now it's a bunch of ruins that you can explore if you come here.
You too can do this. You can have all the fun.
All of it. One of our tour guides said that Rome was kind of like a lasagna, where you have the base layer, the first people who came, then floods happened, and then instead of destroying the foundation in the house, you just build on top of it and build on top of it and build on top of it. So this door, way back there, used to be at ground level. So it's obviously not ground level anymore. So there's a lot of excavating that happened in this area to find out all these ruins. Here in the public forum is where all roads led to. So all roads lead to
Rome.
Where we are right now. So since we're here, you should jump on your horse and come visit us, because, you know, all the roads and paths will lead to us, because we're in
Rome.
Brennan, try an olive.
I'm not eating one of these.
Try. This is Catherine signing out from the Roman Forum. Until next time, or the next monument. Back again. So just taking a peek at the Colosseum, you can see these little puck marks in the building, and back when they were quarrying the third balcony rocks, they took out iron from these little holes so they could reuse them to build new things rather than making new iron.
And also now, I mean, this is such a beautiful place now. You should make a restaurant.
So on our walking tour, we walked down by the River Tabor, and we saw a man drop a squat and
Shitting.
was probably doing something. It was a first for me. The Bridge of Angels. Let me be the first to welcome you to the Vatican.
Let me be the first to welcome you to the Vatican.
How close can we get to the front? I think these chairs are set out all the time for Sundays and Wednesdays when people want to come and see the Pope. Good night, St. Peter's Basilica. See you tomorrow. We'll be back.
Be back.
So we were hungry, so we decided to stop by a little pasta place near our hotel and check out my short pasta with a tomato sauce with bacon. Brendan went to go wash his hands, so that means I get first choice on his meal. Ganache. He's back.
Hey, you eating mine?
Nope.